Yo, we are back in BMX Streets. You may recognise this map. It is the Nike Tunnel that was originally in the 1.0 version of the game. It's not back officially. This is a mod map by Weede. But I was kind of looking around to see if there's anything that piques my interest. It would be nice to come back to this. It's kind of got some original flow to it. So I figured we'd have a bit of a session. Now, one thing I've been noticing recently is I've been finding it a lot harder to do a lot of the stuff that I usually do. Like, there's a lot of weird transition pull, basically like that happens all the time. Either causes you to case on bigger transition. I don't know, it's just like a whole bunch of stuff. Like, a lot of the stuff that I used to be comfortable doing feels a bit weird now. Or like there, the angle's a little bit off. It's kind of hard to describe everything that's going on. But I've been trying to like find the right settings to get it where I want. And I'm not quite making it. I noticed the old potato as well, actually, in his stream was saying a similar thing. Like, he can't get the settings just right. He's getting all sorts of weird things going on. Definitely going to have to ride that a little later on. But yeah, has anybody else been having that problem? I mentioned before about the diagonals feeling a bit crazy as well, so I keep getting no foot cans when I'm doing tail whips like that. I don't know, overall, it's been feeling a bit weird. It's kind of been putting me off playing it until it all gets fixed. It's kind of a crazy thing to think, like, oh, there you go, there's like the nose casing thing. Even there, I got through to the side for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. This is with transition assist off, so I've got everything, vert assist off, also on 0. So I shouldn't really be getting any of that stuff. I got grind assist on. Yeah. Has anybody else been having this issue? Nice. Yeah, I've had a few times where I've tried filming a video and it just feels so off and I'm not really hitting anything that I want to. I just sort of give up on it and then go back to session. It's crazy because session's got its own issues. But it doesn't feel like the physics change every time you like, open up the game. It's a really weird sensation. Like, you kind of got to keep adjusting to this game each time. It's never in the same place. Ooh. Hey. It's kind of wild. Yeah, like, what is going on? Why is there so much, like, shit happening? It's really hard to get a line. Like, for the purpose of these videos, I like session a spot, try and get some lines. Or if I'm talking, I'll probably just like cruise around a bit and do stuff. And generally I want it to look good, right? I'm going to put it in a video, I don't want it to just be like crap riding all the time. It's got to the point where everything just ends up looking a bit crap. So I think, okay, I'm going to redo it. And then I just spend a decent amount of time redoing everything, not really getting anywhere. And it's happened on enough maps and enough times to make me think, okay, it's maybe not just me. Something's just kind of fundamentally a bit broken at the minute. And that's not to mention all the issues console players are having, stuff like that. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird situation we're in right now. Stuff like that as well. I feel like it's actually a pretty hard challenge to do anything decent looking. You know, I'm not going to pretend I'm like the best player in the world or anything. I can make it work, whatever the style. Like, give me enough time. In fact, maybe later on in the video, if I run out of ideas for this one, I'll go back to like one of the base maps and see how that feels. Like if I can't even do stuff on one of the parks I'm super used to, then yeah, it may be a sign that stuff's a little bit weird. That bit works, so maybe focus on doing a few tricks there. I don't want to make this just like a talking video without any content. I kind of dislike that sort of content where it's just could be any old shit in the background while you're having a rant. I want it to be at least somewhat entertaining. And I got the feeble. I don't know, it may just be me though. So like, feel free to add in the comments that I'm just sort of cooked. Just no good at the game anymore. Maybe the case, you never know. So I needed a bit of a sanity check. Come back to one of the base maps. It's kind of the one that I've spent a ton of time on. Just want to see how everything feels. Maybe try out the park section as well. See if we get any weird stuff going on. Because I know for sure I have that happen a fair bit as well. And bars to turn downs and stuff like that. Okay. We're not getting any casing. I noticed that happening to the old potato when he was riding this bit. He cased to the point where he ended up in like an infinite nose manny, just spinning around. It looked kind of ridiculous. Okay, so this stuff feels good. I can't tell what's going on then. Is that I can ride around here and not really have any issues. Yeah, it's not... Ooh, okay. We'll try a bit more street stuff, see what happens there. Okay, so I've floated around here pretty good. Okay. Let's try some more, like, technical street stuff, see what happens. I don't know. Like, stuff's kind of working as expected around here. This game's so weird. It constantly has you doubting yourself. It's just an issue with mod maps then. So I feel like over a bunch of different mod maps, I've just been struggling to like get anything I really want. Even that I didn't case. X-ups look a bit weird. What's going on with those? Hang on. That time it was okay. Huh. Yeah, I don't even know anymore, to be honest. First I tried to have a regular session on that map, but I was struggling a lot. So I figured, okay, maybe talk about some of the issues I'm having. But now I'm here, I'm having less issues. So what does that mean? The plot thickens. Just to show you where I'm at, rotation assist is off, correction strength is on 5, and I've got grind assist on at the minute. I find grind assist off makes it just a bit too difficult to get some of the stuff that I like to do. It's good for like very specific tricks. I generally want it on for a session cruising around. And it seems, the grinds seem to be locking in okay. I think it's anything that involves a bit of transition here and there. I feel a bit weird. Right, so we're continuing the experiment. We're at the Gamer Bike Invitational Park. I don't know, it feels okay. For the most part, I'm not really having any issues. I don't know. I don't know what this video is going to be, to be honest. Kind of a half session, half confused rant. Without much evidence. Because I say one thing and then it goes kind of good after. I think the only real thing that I've noticed is just the transition assist being a bit too strong. Even with it off, you can find it screwing you up a bit. Probably a good sign that I can just shut up and ride. It's maybe the main thing. I just felt like I haven't been able to lock in and have a decent session. Whereas compared with session, I'm actually kind of enjoying going over this rail. It's kind of fun. When I'm playing session, it feels like I'm really having good sessions. I'm not stressing about anything. I'm just sort of being creative. Whereas here, I'm always kind of uncertain with what I'm going to do and if it's going to work. It's been stressing me out too much. Just want to hit a little tooth on this. Okay, maybe not. Kind of worked. Whoa, okay. Can I get it smooth? Yeah. I'm cruising. It's maybe not so bad. But when I try and lock in on a specific trick, I find myself struggling. Like, I just want a toothpick. I'm losing all my speed. How am I landing on top of the rail each time? I don't know. Let's maybe try a different trick. What about an ice pick? We just hit it. Kinda. Jesus. Also saw people in the Old Potato stream asking about like a game of bike between me and the Old Potato. We did plan to do one, or we did talk about doing one when BMX Streets first came out. But the game felt so kind of like broken, and I couldn't really do any of the stuff I liked doing back then. Also, I was a bit busy and a few other stuff, so it just never really happened. But if this game ever gets like proper multiplayer, we kind of have to do it, right? Styles are maybe a little bit different, so I don't know how it would work out. As long as it's like a fun, relaxed vibe, that's down for me. It doesn't even have to be a game of bike, just sort of like trying each other's weird tricks would be pretty fun. So yeah, you never know, that may be a thing in the future. It's just skipping the rail, actually. And if the rail's kind of... There we go. Maybe that'll be a thing in the future. Long-awaited game of bike. Maybe. Hopefully. We're in completely different parts of the world as well. That also makes it a bit difficult, but I can figure that out. And anyway, that is all for this very bizarre video. Maybe keep playing a bit, see if I can figure out what's going on, get a bit more comfortable, and then go back to having some more creative sessions. Because without that, it does get a little bit boring. For me, and probably for you as well. So we'll see how it goes, and hopefully we get a few more updates about what's going on, because I'm guessing the console players are still screwed. In fact, let's just have a quick look at the community content, see if there's anything new. Yeah, we do have a few things. We've got some, it's mostly paid stuff, I guess. Weathered Bikes PlayStation Bundle. So there are a few things. Some more frames which are free. Seat post, stem. No parts. Parts removal. So I'm guessing for the most part, people will be paying or wanting you to pay. Which maybe makes sense, given all the effort that goes into making them. But there will be free options, and there's still free options coming in as well, so that's kind of a good thing to see. I guess we'll see how that evolves. I'm guessing with mod maps we'd have to pay for anything. Yeah, they're still free. I guess those will become paid at some point if they're high enough quality. Yeah, that's about it for now. And each time you come out the menu, the mod character disappears. Oh well. Yeah, plenty more to come. Let me know how you feel about the game. Are you noticing it as well, or is it just me losing my mind? It's fine if it's just me. I'll figure out what's going wrong and try and fix it in that case. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.